Hey folks, it is time to talk civil rights pick two, which is today's assignment. Last week, we got into two texts about the civil rights era. The first one was an excerpt from the graphic novel March, and the second one was a poem from the novel in verse Brown Girl Dreaming. After we read those two texts and annotated them, we spent some time learning about conflict in literature and how it's presented. And then we had a class discussion in which we explored the way civil rights and conflict were being presented in those two texts. Now it's time to explore our own thinking and our own creativity connected to those two readings. And we'll do that through today's Pick 2 assignment. As you can see, this assignment is due on Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. On Wednesday, we'll be completing a reader's response, which is like a test. It is the biggest grade in this class, and this assignment is meant to help you prepare for that. Each of the assignments has been prepared in such a way that it's helping you get ready for the questions that you're going to see on the reader's responses. There are four options in this assignment: an analysis document, a Jamboard, a Flipgrid, and a Vocaroo. Your job is to select two of the options and complete the assignments. Each assignment has additional instructions located within it, so I'm not going to go through them all in depth, but I will give you a brief overview now. In option number 1, you're going to see a table with a picture or a quote from the two texts in it. Your job is to answer the questions in the table, putting your name and hour in the column on the right. This one's pretty straightforward. The Jamboard is your opportunity to have conversations with each other about the text. On each slide, you will find a picture or some words from the text that we've read, and your job is to either annotate those texts or respond to another student's annotation. This one's an interesting one. Option 3 is a Flipgrid. As you can see, there's a picture on the left of John Lewis when he was a young man. And on the right, you can see he's a stately elder. This assignment has you consider what you would say to a young John Lewis or Jacqueline Woodson now about the way America is different from the way it was when they grew up. And then the final option is a Vocaroo, which is where you record a voice recording of yourself speaking on a question that's being presented to you. Once again, you only have to do two of the four options, and they're meant to get you thinking about the text and the topics that we've been studying in different ways. Very importantly, once you're done with your two options, you want to complete this Google form that's linked into the assignment. It's a self-reflection in which you think about how much work you put into each of these assignments, and this will be the way I assess your work on this assignment. So I will basically look at it and determine whether I'm going to give you complete or incomplete in the gradebook. This is an ungraded formative activity, but that doesn't mean it's an unimportant activity. I assigned it to help you get ready for the reader's response on Wednesday, and it's important that you do your absolute best work as you complete these assignments. If you have any questions, I encourage you to reach out in class, and I look forward to seeing the excellent creative thinking that you have to display on civil rights pick 2.